Andy Cohen, because everybody saw him commenting that they might do a Real Housewives of Dublin. Here's the deal. It doesn't matter anyway because Andy Cohen doesn't go on TikTok, so we can say whatever we want. But here's the thing, and this is what I would say to him, but he doesn't go on TikTok, so we're fine. Bitch, we already did it. It was my show. I did it. Even when I went off to do Celebrity Big Brother in the UK, the Three Musketeers and the Fake Town Courtesan, my supporting cast, sorry, my bad, my co-stars, they were all still talking about me on every show. Ask Steve, our producer from Stray Waves. Like, literally, it was the fucking Danielle show. So let me tell you something now. There's going to be no Real Housewives of Ireland because I now have just moved to Beverly Hills to launch my skincare, Dermaface MD, Aerospace MD, and A Dollar Skin. I have also got, I'm doing a huge amount of stand-up comedy. I'm at the Comedy Store last month, the Comedy Store La Jolla last week. I was at the Ice House in Pasadena last Saturday. Sunday before, I'm at the Comedy Store twice in the next 2 weeks. Like, I am living my best life. I'm doing stand-up comedy. Do I talk about things that I shouldn't have? Yes, I talk about, medical emergencies on an airplane. They're just not my vibe anymore. So I'm a bit naughty like that. And yes, of course, I spill the tea on everything fucking reality TV on stage. Are you kidding me? They bring me up on stage at the Comedy Store and they're like, hi, this is Dr. Botox. And the first thing I say is they call me Dr. Botox because I'm an Irish reality TV star. And I've shot up more faces with Botox in reality TV than LeBron James has shot threes. I did a show, you guys have probably never heard of it. It's called The Real Housewives of Ireland. The Real Housewives of Ireland is a lot like the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but less money, like a lot less money. So I go into all of that stuff. So let me just say something, and we can say whatever we want. And thanks everyone for tagging and shouting out like, Andy Cohen, we already have a Real Housewives. Yeah, we did Real Housewives of Ireland. It was my fucking show. It's always going to be my fucking show. So, and I don't live there anymore, so they can't do it without me. Honestly, I carry that fucking show every season. So it's so ridiculous. They're not going to do another one. What I did find was really interesting is we were told, so the head of the network at the time moved back to Channel 5. That's how I ended up doing Celebrity Big Brother and then moving networks to Channel 5 in London and spending time in London. But the curious thing is we were told, not by him because he's delightful, but we were told by the new management that Bravo had decided to quench the licensing. And now I realise more than ever that actually they didn't have a licensing agreement because Andy didn't know anything about the Real Housewives of Ireland because otherwise he's not going to be like, oh yeah, we might do one. There's already been one. We've had 3 seasons of it. It had 42% market share. We were nominated for an Irish BAFTA, an IFTA. So just to be clear, just to be very clear, the Real Housewives of Ireland, it's my fucking show, okay? So it's not going to be done without me. It's my fucking show. It was almost my show. It'll always remain the show that I was the breakout star of and I took over. It is the reason I went on and did Big Brother. It's the reason I then did hosting on the show called 50 Plastic Surgery Shockers, which is like the UK version of Botched, or as I like to call it, 50 Fucked Up Faces. So bitches, thank you so much for tagging me. Thanks for tagging Andy Cohen. Andy Cohen doesn't have TikTok, so we can kind of say whatever we want. Although I don't know about anyone else, but I've got a kind of a major crush on him. I was in Vegas on Friday just about comedy stuff, and I had to be back in LA to be on stage. And actually one of the producers of one of the shows snuck me in the back, and I just had a little look around BravoCon just on the down low, and it's fine because no one knows me here, I'm just fresh off the boat, right? But he came out on stage and I swear to God, like when we had the girl, what's her name, the gangly arm who interviewed us for the reunion show, what's her name, Colette, when we had her, it's just like, ugh, she's insufferable. Like, just insufferable. And she used to come on and she'd be like, oh, Danielle, the last time you were on here, tensions were high and you stormed out of the studio and you took your Crystal Louboutin shoes in your hand. Yeah, I did, bitch, because you had the most unbalanced, biased interview technique. And then I would welcome her back on her show. I'd be like, welcome back on your show after your maternity leave. Colette was her name. Like, hilarious. And you see her and you're like, whatever. Andy Cohen comes out and you're just like, I don't know, there's something about him. Like, he's obviously a gay man, but he's kind of hot, I'm just saying. But anyway, guys, thank you for tagging me. Thank you for tagging him. He doesn't have TikTok. I think he has TikTok, but he doesn't go on TikTok. So you can say whatever you want. Don't say anything about Andy because I will fucking come for you. And actually, the more I think about it, now I realise that basically, I think the network back in Ireland, not our producers Stray Wave because they're cool, but I think the network actually lied to us and they were like, there's a problem with the licensing. I think they actually just swiped the concept and ran 3 seasons without... I do know that at one stage Bravo were like sending emails to Steve and Stray Wave. I do know there was some drama, and I think then we had to refilm the sequences of, you know, the opening sequence, and they didn't want us to have gold dresses and stuff like that, like whatever. So I guess there was something, but it was obviously done in such a way that very few people knew about it in America, because there's been a whole Real Housewives of Ireland, Dublin Wives, and it brought the country to a complete standstill. So thanks for tagging me, guys. Thanks for tagging Andy Cohen. I think he has Instagram. He doesn't go on TikTok. And then I had to be up early in the office this morning, and as you can tell, I'm still here, and they've shot the new product shots and whatnot. But again, it all just circles back to the fact that I am living my best life in Beverly Hills. I've only just moved here. I'm not going back to Ireland to the Real Housewives of Ireland, and you can't do the fucking show without me, because it's my fucking show, okay? It's my fucking show. So I've got my skincare lines. I've Dermaface MD, Aerospace MD, the Dollar Skin, which is super cute. So we've Calm Down Karen Cleanser. Then we've other products coming like Beluga Belair, Vegan Caviar, Sugar Baby MVP mask. And again, the names, the marketing, the packaging, all done by me. The formulations, of course, done by me. There's no one else I would let anywhere near the formulations. And everything's made here in California. I have 2 different labs here. So basically, the only thing is, my agent back in London used to always say, unless you've got stuff to sell, don't do reality TV. And when I first did reality TV, I was kind of naive. I was like, oh, just do it, it'll be fun. And certainly, I know what Bethany Franklin is saying about the lack of residuals and stuff. And we got paid very badly the first season. And we barely got paid in time, actually. I was talking to a journalist, Eugene Masterson, about this earlier on. And anyway, long story short, the point is, unless you've got shit to sell, don't do any reality TV. Although in saying that, I'm just kind of going, maybe I have shit to sell. I also do have my merch. My pronouns are Botox Bitch, which is a collab with Pablo Flamingo, an LA brand. Because I want to just roll that out very slowly, that's leisure wear, because I love myself some sweats. And I also like myself some like denim, obviously, ripped denim. And nothing like it good. I actually got this because I'm going to wear this on stage at the Comedy Store Friday week, because your girl has a big show there, so I'm very excited. So yeah, I'm living my best life. I'm in Beverly Hills. I'm not going back to Ireland, and I don't see how they're going to do the Real Housewives of Ireland, reinstate it, remake it, or do anything without me, because it's my fucking show. Like, everyone knows it's my show. It was always my show. It was always going to be my show. It'll forever be my show. It's like basically my show. It's Dr. Botox's show. So don't worry about that. Instead, tag the product. Like I said, Andy Cohen doesn't have TikTok, so I mean, don't say anything mean about him, because I actually really like him, but don't say anything, and he's hot. Like, there's something, I shouldn't say that actually. But anyway, don't say anything mean about him, because I will come for you. But also, you can kind of say whatever, and we can have a discussion, because he doesn't use TikTok, so we're kind of cool. So yes, Aerospace MD, because I'm an aerospace engineer. Everyone knows my first degree was aerospace engineering from UMass, which is the UK equivalent of MIT. And then I did dentistry in Trinity College, Irish Ivy League, just saying. And now look at me, run away, sold everything, run away to Hollywood. But I tell you, I was made for this fucking town. Like, some people are born in the wrong body. I was born in the wrong country. But in saying that, some lady at the BravoCon made negative comments about Dublin. So her name is Tamaka Hawk or something. I don't know what her name is. Who is she? But I will go for her. Like, you can't say anything about my hometown. I will go for you. I will go for you. I will go for you. And just remember, the Real Housewives of Ireland, it's my show.